Hey, welcome to another edition of Fox 411 and Kiss Country Neighborhood News. I'm Harry, that's Jay, and over in the corner is Tom Balmer from Stebens Children's Theater. Hello, Tom. It's good to see you.
Hey, guys. You
How
guys
are
both look great.
Oh,
Every
man.
morning I see you guys, I think, gosh, these are handsome men.
That's why we're on the radio, Tom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not playing pickleball like you are, so
Yeah.
you're doing much better than we are. So
Yeah.
Hey, now is there an age limit on pickleball?
we should
Yeah.
explain. We were talking about pickleball before we went live with this thing, okay? So
Yeah.
we should explain that.
There is an age limit. You have to be mature enough to drink. Because before we play every day, we drink a little bit. No, that's not true.
You got to get loose. Yeah, that's forget about the stretching.
Yeah.
Just drinks to loosen up a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. By the way, CG Public Health is giving us this community spotlight here. It's always public service stuff that we like to visit with up and comers and new things going on. Of course, Tom has been on this program many times because we got a great service here, a great children's theater here in town, and Tom has been part of it for many years. and
Hey,
you still love it. What's that?
I think you're saying something about me, like how old I am.
No.
He's been here for thousands of years. Yeah.
We're glad to have you. And I guess Oliver is the next one that's coming up here, huh?
Yeah, we're doing Oliver. It's a play we've done before, a musical that we've done before. It's a very popular musical from the 60s. And obviously it's from the book called Oliver Twist. And it's a Dickens novel that all you well-read gentlemen have read when you were growing up in college and taking your college courses.
The good books.
Yeah, it's one of the classics, right? Yeah. And then it was made into a very popular musical, and we're doing it here on our stage, and we got a great cast. We're doing an Oliver Jr., so it's shorter. It's only an hour and 15 minutes long, so you really get through this 500-page novel in an hour and a half, and it's the abridged version, so you get home before jammy time,
It's like the crib notes of
the crib notes of Oliver. Yeah. Yeah. So it's got all the famous songs in it. Pick a pocket or two, or consider yourself part of the family.
Yeah.
And It's a Fine Life. All the great Oliver songs are in it. Where is Love? And we got a great cast of 35 folks in this thing, and we're just looking forward to opening now. We've rehearsed the heck out of this thing, and so we're ready to open.
How long does it take to put something like this together? Is it like
a good 6 weeks?
You got months? 6 weeks?
No, it's a good 6 weeks. Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
Because there's 35 folks, the kid who's playing Oliver has a heck of a lot of lines, and but everybody else is kind of shorter parts, and I'm very well organized, Jay, and so we can do it in 6 weeks. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you always have a good 8 to 10 to almost a dozen a year, so you're trying to get out.
Now we're doing 7. We used to do more, but now we're not touring anymore. COVID kind of put an end to touring, and maybe we'll start that up again, but not next year, not this year.
Well, I would hope. I thought it was over with. But
what's that?
I said I would hope that you could, because
exactly.
Yeah. So hey, let's talk about some of the talent you have here, some of the cast, some of the.
Well, first of all, we've got this little 11-year-old playing Oliver. His name is Miles Hansen, and he's a good little actor, and really he's got a great voice, and is doing a great job. His brother Henry Hansen is playing the Artful Dodger, or Jack Dawkins, and he's one of the famous characters from Oliver Twist, and then we just got a raft of older kids playing adults. Our Bryn Christensen is playing the Widow Corning. Maggie Garretts is playing Mrs. Bedouin. Jackson Everest is playing Fagin. Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Shipman is playing Bill Sykes, the mean, cruel Bill Sykes. Anne Marie Hansen is playing Nancy. I don't know if you know the musical, but these are all the names from the musical. And gosh, just a lot of talent, a lot of singing talent. Yeah. And just everybody stepped up for this show. Everybody wanted to be in it because it's such a popular show, first of all.
Sure.
And then everybody's just stepped right up and done the job.
Where are all these actors from, Tom? Around the
well, there's some Charles City Hansons. So we've got Graham and Hazel and Anne Marie. They're all from Charles City. We got a whole Charles City crew, as a matter of fact, because they all have been taking class. So it's just a raft of folks who all come in the same car to class. Mm-hmm. And so I cast them all in the same group, in the same ensemble, so they could continue to come over to rehearse in the same car. So they're doing a really good job. I got a lot of Clear Lakers now. And yeah, that's kind of the two places well, of course, Mason City, a lot of kids from Mason.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go all year round, which is cool.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I mean,
we do. Our last main stage show is in June, and that's going to be, geez, no, I can't think of it. In the James and the Giant Peach, and then we have workshops all summer.
You bet. You bet.
Yeah.
Well, it's always fun, and people need to get tickets now. It starts on Thursday, the 20th. I don't know when you're watching this or listening to this right now, but it starts on the 20th. Lasts for how long, Tom?
Till the 30th.
Till the 30th.
There's 9 performances, and so there's plenty of seats to be sold, and people can get on tickets, like it's saying on the thing at Stebens, SCT.com. They can just get on that website and hit the buy tickets, and purchase their tickets over the website.
Which is pretty handy. A lot of people like to do that.
Yeah, it's really handy. That we just started this year, and now we barely have anybody call us. Everybody buys their tickets online. It's
gets them online.
Helpful to us, but it's also helpful, obviously, to people.
You know what, Jay? We got to ask him, because before we go here, how did you do on the fundraiser? You just had that.
Yeah, we did great.
Yeah,
we did great. Thank you so much for helping us with that. We made $27,000.
Wow.
And that's of course gross, but the nice thing about this fundraiser is there's not a huge amount of cost to it. So we probably cleared 22 or 23,000.
And remind people what that goes for, what that money goes for.
Yeah, it just goes for production costs here, and also just keeping we try because we're a charity, and because we care to, our board is community folks, we try to keep our tuition down as much as possible, and then we also provide scholarships for people who do not have the financial means to come here. We want to be a service to everybody who is in Mason City who's interested in theater, and so we have scholarships available, and again, we're just trying to keep our overall tuition down so folks can afford to come here and take class and be in the plays.
So do they just call the office then to do that, or how do they get signed up if they're new to the area?
Yeah, they can. If you're going to sign up here, you can sign up on the website for classes, and but also you can just give us a call, and Liz is our office manager. She'll answer the phone, and she has questions. Everybody always has questions about being at Stebens and taking classes, and so if people want to call, they can certainly question her or me. They can get me pretty easily.
Well, Tom, I hope you never retire, for number one, and I don't know who your understudy is.
Well, I am going to retire after next year. I'm going to be 70 years old next year, and I'm going to retire, and we're going to do a national search for either 1 or 2 theater enthusiasts. And there are, I got a master's in this field, And there are about 10 different schools nationally that do have master's programs. But we not only want a master's person, we want somebody with a master's and, 10 years experience at this, so that we're really sure that that person knows what they're doing and can do the job. This
I would think
and
the theater.
Sorry,
is that going to take a while? I mean, are you starting the search?
All of next year is going to be devoted to finding. But what I was going to say is that this theater and this community is such a prize, it's such a draw, that we're going to get a lot of applicants, and we're going to find somebody really great to take over.
And if they can't, we'll be talking to Tom 5 years from now.
Yeah, I'll still be here. Yeah. This is my nightmare is we hire these two people, and they're just, the wrong folks, and so 3 years later, I'm like back at it. Like,
yeah.
Like I said, actually, it's a dream job. I've always enjoyed this job, but I now want to become a pickleball pro, and that's going to take a lot of my time.
That's what you want to do from your 70 to 80 then.
Yeah,
and then
70 to 80,
that's great.
So senior pro on the senior tour.
See, you really like this pickleball thing, huh?
Yeah, I'm just teasing. I'm not that good, and I don't like tournaments. I don't like to play in high pressure situations. I just do it for fun. My wife could do it. She could be on the senior tour. She's very competitive, and loves tournaments, and is always trying to talk me into another tournament. It's like, sorry, honey.
Yeah, hearing that.
Just here for the fun.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to be so pressured that point is so important. It's already so important to me that I fall down on the court.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't want to be in a situation where it's really important, and so I have to kill myself in order to win the game. I don't want.
Do you wear knee pads? You wear knee pads in case you fall?
I wear, what I do wear is braces, not metal braces, but just those kind of elastic braces on my knees to save my knees. Okay. And then I wear slacks over them or stretch pants over them, kind of, so that nobody knows I'm wearing them, and I won't look like I'm a cripple out there. So.
Yeah.
Are you outside playing
yet? Advantage of you if they think there's any injury, they'll hit the ball at your knees, and so you have to really disguise yourself.
Are you playing outside yet? You probably did last week.
We have this year, so a couple times. Okay. It was warmer last week. Now we're back at the Y.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's Oliver, and it's opening at Stebens Children's Theater here on the 20th, which is Thursday, and it's going to go on until the 30th. 9 performances. Again, go to StebensSCT.com for your tickets. Tom, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I wanted to mention Alpha Orthodontics is our sponsor, and we appreciate that. They've sponsored us for year after year for about the last 10 years, and so we really appreciate their sponsorship, and we wanted to mention that.
And a big thanks to CG Public Health, who sponsors our Fox 411 and Kiss Country Neighborhood Nudes. CGHealth.com.